come aboard. Come on, shake it up, shake it up. Rig up forward, hold number 1 and 2 and number 5 aft. The winches are under steam, so get a move on.
Who is it?
Purser, Mr. Abbott.
Just a minute, please.
Give me them diamonds.
What I have...
Give me them. Hurry up. Try anything like that again and I'll have to hurt you. I didn't come here to do that. All I want is the diamonds. Give them to me. Help, Purser! Police headquarters. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Where? No, Dick Tracy isn't here, but stay on the wire. I'll call he's home. What's so important? Harbor detail reporting murder.
Say, what goes on? You certainly are busy, Junior.
I got things to do. Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
Somebody left the receiver off the hook.
I detect Tessa's fine hand in that little maneuver.
Probably wanted to make sure that you wouldn't be called out tonight.
Yeah, that's about it. What the devil? Hello? Yes, Tracy speaking. What? Yes. Yes, Pier 30. Got it. We'll be right there.
What is it, Dick?
They've just reported a murder on the SS Palomar. She docked about an hour ago. Get your hat, Pat.
Right.
Oh, Chief, please explain to Tess. Tell her I'll see her later.
Okay, Dick.
A most effective entrance, my dear. I congratulate you on your sense of the dramatic. Friends, if I may have your attention.
Skip it, Mr. Flintheart. Dick's gone.
Gone?
But that's impossible. I haven't...
It was a homicide case, Tess. Junior found the receiver off the hook.
Oh, Junior.
How about it, Mr. Tracy? Anything you want to tell us?
Later, boys.
Hey, Dick, Mr. Tracy.
Thank you. Is this the way everything was when you entered?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's quite obviously death by strangulation.
Strangulation, huh? What about this?
Probably the victim's. Have it check the fingerprints. He was undoubtedly trying to defend himself. Did Mr. Abbott ever seem worried or afraid of anything?
Why, no. He was always in a good mood. I believe he represented a custom jeweler.
So I see from these papers. Captain Mason, you mentioned Mr. Abbott's telling about his search for rare jewels.
Yes.
Did he ever happen to mention any that he was bringing with him on this trip?
Why, no. Excuse me, sir. But Mr. Abbott did have a package checked in the safe. I gave it to him shortly before we docked.
Pat, get Jules Sparkle's home address and meet me at the car.
Okay.
Get yourself a few pictures now, boy.
Thanks very much, Mr. Tracy.
I called Sparkle's house. Called his house? All I wanted was his address. I wanted to surprise him.
But Tracy, the dame who answered the phone, I think it was Mrs. Sparkle, said he was at his office in the Coburn building.
Did you say who you were?
No, you think I'm dumb?
Well, we won't go into that. Come on, let's get going. you Jules Sparkle?
Yes.
I'm Dick Tracy, Homicide Squad.
Homicide Squad?
Uh-huh.
My secretary, Miss Clyde.
How do you do? Mr. Patton.
Hello, Miss Clyde.
How do you do?
Mr. Sparkle, I've just come from the SS Palomar. Your representative, Lester Abbott, was found in his stateroom, murdered.
Abbott murdered?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. It seems so impossible. Abbott was not only a loyal employee, he was an old friend.
How long had he worked for you?
About 15 years. But I'd known him long before that.
Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I heard voices. I thought Mr. Abbott was here.
Another one of your employees?
Yes. Our lapidary, Simon Little.
Lapidary?
A lapidary's a diamond cutter.
Sure. What else could he be?
You and your staff keep very unusual hours.
Well, tonight it was quite necessary. We were all interested in the arrival of some diamonds. And I thought it would be more expedient to meet Mr. Abbott here rather than at the boat.
I see. What was the value of the diamonds he was bringing back?
The collection was insured for $300,000.
I'd like a complete list of your employees.
But, Mr. Tracy, all of my people have been with me for years. I trust them implicitly.
I realize that. But whoever killed Abbott knew about the diamonds, knew the boat he was on, knew his cabin number. Therefore, it is quite possible that someone in your firm may have supplied the necessary information.
Very well. Mona, will you prepare a list, please?
Certainly. I'll have it ready for you tomorrow, Mr. Tracy.
I want it tonight.
Well, it'll take quite a while.
I can wait.
Very well.
Mr. Little, you may leave now if you like.
Thank you. Pardon me. Would you rather I'd stay, Mr. Sparkle?
It won't be necessary. I can tell Mr. Tracy anything else he might want to know about Mr. Abbott and the diamonds.
Yes, sir.
Pat,
Yeah?
do you mind running down to the car for those papers?
Papers?
Yeah, you know, those sketches I made of Abbott's stateroom.
Oh, those papers. Sure, I'll get them for you right away.
Good night, Mr. Sparkle.
Good night, Simon.
Oh, thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rudolph.
You're very late, Mr. Little.
Yes, much later than I expected. Is Mr. Priceless here?
No, he telephoned to say that he was unavoidably detained and couldn't come tonight.
Detained, purposely detained, leaving me to take the consequences.
Mr. Little, Cueball is here.
Here? Where is he?
Downstairs, sir.
Oh, I see. Very well, Rudolph. I'll have some more work for you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Cueball. Cueball.
Hello, Simon.
Why, you fool. You big, stupid, blundering fool.
Shut up.
You killed him. You murdered Abbott. Why did you kill him? Why? Why?
Because he was going to plug me. Now, look. You and Priceless told me to meet you here to collect my 10 grand. Okay. I got the diamonds. Where's my dough?
Keep the diamonds. Go to the chair with them. I won't touch them.
Oh, yes, you will.
There's blood on those stones.
Nobody but you and me knows how it got there.
Why did I have to get mixed up in a thing like this? Police can't blame me. Priceless came to me. I didn't go to him. He needed me to recut the stones so they wouldn't be recognized. That's it. It was just a business deal. I didn't know they'd be stolen diamonds or that there'd be a murder.
You rat. You're in this up to your ears just as much as I am.
No, there must be something I can do.
There's something you're gonna do, and that's pay me off. I'm staying right here till I get my dough. Yeah, come to think of it, this joint would make a nice little hideout.
Oh, no, you can't stay here.
Who's gonna stop me?
Oh, please, Cueball, the police. Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy? What about Tracy?
Well, he's on the case, checking every one of Mr. Sparkle's employees. He might even come here.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll blow. But I'll get in touch with you or Priceless tomorrow for my 10 grand. Now get me out of here.
Oh, yes, gladly, anything, only just get out. Here. This way. This leads to the storage room, to the street.
Don't forget, pal, you better get the dough. Because one more killing ain't gonna make much difference.
Don't bother.
Thanks for bringing me home, Mr. Tracy, and good night.
Good night, Miss Clyde.
Paper here. Evening paper. Late news. Paper here.